Hi viewers, it's a Grace World and I'm Jasmine Chris. At some point in our lives, we've all encountered a narcissist. Could be a parent, sibling, boss, friend, not just a partner as it's generally assumed. This experience is unforgettable because of how emotionally draining it is. So, what happens if you're dating one? What are the specific signs to look out for in a narcissist? Before I go into that, I'd like for us to look at the origin of narcissism. It comes from a Greek word, Narcissus, which is the name of a Greek god. According to legend, Narcissus, the beautiful son of the river god Cephissus and the nymph, the Riope, loved no one till he saw his own reflection in water and fell in love with himself. This is why he is called the god of vanity. He couldn't take his eyes off himself until he fell into the water and eventually drowned, transforming into daffodils flowers, a fulfillment of the prophecy given to his mother concerning his imminent doom. Daffodils are actually flowers that are beautiful and exotic by nature. Just wanted to put that in. This is where the word originates from. It simply means someone only concerned with his or her own interests or predicaments at the detriment of others. Narcissists are quite smart and intellectual. They are skilled at word expression, experts at gaslighting and word salad. They are drawn to people they can easily manipulate, and once they set their sights on you, they'll take their time to observe you and study you in a bid to find a weak spot, maybe a memory you're fond of and speak so often about that you can't seem to let go of, your fantasies and desires, and they try to embody it in a way that makes you feel like they are a dream come true. They appeal to your desires and self-interest, telling you what you want to hear, and they act so charming that it's impossible not to fall in love, or so you think. They use the manipulative technique from their handbook to get your attention and pull you in, more like a bait. Once you're trapped, they'll unleash their true nature. At first, this will all seem natural because of how subtle they are. You'll find yourself enthralled by their charm and deception. Then gradually, they'll start to verbally and in some cases physically abuse you. This will be done so systematically after you've attached yourself to them that you won't have the strength to leave even if you want to because of how emotionally damaged you are. They'll act like they are doing you a favor by being in a relationship with you. This is what they use as a leash to keep you mentally bound to them and only them, because they'll ensure that you are isolated from everyone you love so that they can have you exclusively for themselves. Most narcissists have what I call the basket heart. No matter how much love you give, it just flows right through it. No matter what you do, it's never enough, because they are always the victim with the woe is me mentality. People are always doing them wrong and they are always right. And then you find yourself giving and giving in a bid to please them until you become a shell of who you once were, and they'll still not be satisfied. Every relationship is supposed to be symbiotic, a give and take, not parasitical. It should be about partnership where two people come together to love themselves infinitely, seeking the highest good for the other. Because in a world where everything is made up of energies, frequencies, and vibrations, the last thing you need is an emotionally draining relationship. And that's exactly what a narcissistic partnership is all about. They are emotionally unavailable because they are in a relationship with themselves. The universe revolves around them because they have a distorted perception of reality. They desire always to be the center of focus. If you ever mention anything relating to you, they'll quickly accuse you of being selfish. They are so quick to pointing out your flaws and inconsistencies and consistently make you feel guilty and unhappy. So if you're currently in a relationship, I'd like you to check your before and after. Is there a significant increase or decrease in your life? Because when a person walks into your life, they are supposed to add value to you, making your life better in some way or form. Because if they are not adding to you, then they are taking from you. They are either a lesson or a blessing. Know where to categorize them. If you notice, ever since they came into your life, it's been from one loss to the other, including the people you love. For some reason, everyone has something negative to say about your partner except you, because you see them as the knight in shiny armor or Wonder Woman. Then it starts to feel like something is wrong somewhere, but you can't seem to figure it out. Perhaps it's time to examine your relationship closely before it's too late, because there's a high chance that certain changes have to be made for things to return back to normal, because there's an energy in your life repelling the good things that you once enjoyed, especially your peace and happiness. Now that you've identified who a narcissist is and what to look out for, I'd like for you to reflect on these words, especially if you're in a toxic relationship right now. You could do this before my next video, which offers practical solutions on how to break free from the chains of a narcissist. Thank you for watching, and God's peace.